Here are 5 AI hacks for YouTube ranging from ideation, scripting, thumbnails and more to help you save time, save money and get more views on YouTube. Hack number 1. First up, we all know that ideas are the absolute lifeline of any YouTube channel. And without good ideas, your YouTube channel is dead. Surprisingly, ChatGPT is actually pretty good at brainstorming YouTube ideas. But you can't just go prompting, "Hey ChatGPT, give me viral ideas for my gardening channel." So here's a step-by-step process that we've tested that actually works. So first up, you've actually got to do a little bit of research on your side and screenshot some up and coming or established channels in the kind of niche you want to grow in. So for this example, let's just say I'm making like business educational content. So I'm going to go with Alex Hormozy. What I'm going to do is scroll down and load loads of his videos here and do like one big screenshot of all of these videos. Once you have that screenshot, all you have to do is paste it into ChatGPT, and then you want to do a prompt, something along the lines of, "These are YouTube channels that I'm studying and I want you to become a YouTube strategist and come up with fresh new ideas that I could do for future videos. Try to spot videos that have a higher view count from these channels and prioritize coming up with new ideas from those outliers. Make me a list of 10 ideas starting with the best at the top. Don't repeat any ideas, remix and give me new angles." So what ChatGPT has done is had a look at all of the videos and even the thumbnails, analyze the psychology of what has worked in those titles and thumbnails, and then spat out like 10 new ideas for me here. So this is a great way to start brainstorming ideas. You're literally doing it off of content that you know is already working for the platform. So instead of just sitting there and staring at a blank wall when it comes to ideas, start doing this. Now, I wouldn't just go and make these like 10 ideas straight away. You want to check data, you want to kind of double check whether the title format kind of makes sense or it works well. But something like the lie about success that keeps you average, I feel like that's already a hook there. I mean, this is some good stuff. AI hack number 2. So you've got a great idea, but your video is absolutely going to flop if no one clicks on it. And that's obviously where your thumbnail comes in. Now in the age of AI, making high quality thumbnails has become way easier for so many people, including those creators who are just starting out. So here's how you increase the quality of your thumbnails using AI. So once again, when it comes to thumbnails, obviously there are thumbnail aesthetics for certain niches, and you want to choose a thumbnail aesthetic that you want to be using for your channel. We're going to have a look at ARX channel here, and let's just say this video here that I've highlighted, exposing items YouTubers don't want you to know they own, and it's like a top secret with a private jet in the background. Say I wanted to make a video and I wanted a private jet in the background. Well, it's actually very easy. I know this kind of looks like an IRL thumbnail, an in real life thumbnail, but these thumbnails are all kind of Photoshop. They just make it look like it's in real life. Yeah, thank you for telling everyone what they already know. All you have to do is paste the thumbnail into ChatGPT and then use a prompt, something along the lines of, "Can you generate a PNG image of the plane for me to be used as an asset?" The result? Well, I get even more than what's on the thumbnail, which is amazing. And you can obviously change colors when it comes to prompting. I could remove the prime if I wanted to do that, but there's a high quality thumbnail asset for me that I can use in future videos, repeating videos if I do a private jet series, because I'm a man with a lot of private jets. Now, ChatGPT is really great for kind of creating singular assets when it comes to thumbnails, but it's not great at doing optimized formats for YouTube, perfect to upload as your thumbnail first try. If you're looking for a more convenient AI thumbnail generator, we do have one inside one of 10. All you have to do is stick your video idea in with a little bit of visual details, and boom, you've got 4 kind of professional thumbnails that are optimized for YouTube. So links in the description if you want to check that out. AI hack number 3. Don't you hate it on YouTube when you're watching like hours of videos trying to find some good information? You realize you've been watching stuff for like 3 hours, but you've got like 10 minutes of actual valuable information. Well, let me show you how to avoid all the nonsense and grab that 10 minutes of valuable information in like no time at all. All right, so I'm actually going to use this Simon Squibb video here because this video is like 2 hours and 26 minutes long. Now, I'm not sending shots at Simon. I think this is probably 2 hours and 26 of amazing value. But just for argument's sake, what you're going to do is you're going to click on more. You're going to head over to show transcript. And then what we're going to do is grab here and literally just scroll the way down. It might take like 5 years. So once you've copied the transcript, just prompt something like, "This is a YouTube video on business advice. Can you break down all of the most valuable points and present it very clearly for me?" Paste the transcript in. And we have failed the YouTube video. Okay, this one was a bit too long. So this is a transcript you might have to do like half and half, but let's just try another video very quickly. So I'm gonna take this Blueprint 5,000 a month video, same thing, copy the transcript, and we're getting something here. So as you can see, there's a 10-step blueprint to build 5K a month. I can just kind of go through here quickly with the titles and subtitles and just browse through what I actually need when it comes to researching for a video, which is great. I can't tell you how many times I've been burnt looking through editing videos trying to find some actionable editing advice, and I just end up being sold some kind of a course. AI hack number 4. After your amazing efficient research, well, you're gonna have to script the video, and that is gonna have to be human, I'm afraid. And I know a lot of people get stuck on scripting, but here's a process that will help you get unstuck. I need to work on these scripts myself. So the first crazy hack actually relates to those transcripts that we've just taken, and you can actually copy and paste people's like hooks in, or a certain part of the script you want to know how to do well for your own video, and get ChatGPT to analyze why it did well for that creator. So for example, if you have a bad hook, you're gonna have a bad video. So if you wanna get better at hooks, you can take like 10 or 15 videos from the top channels in your niche, copy all of their hooks into ChatGPT, and ask ChatGPT, hey ChatGPT, these are hooks from like the best YouTubers in my niche. Can you analyze them and tell me why they did well, and then tell me how I can do it for this script, and then like paste in your own script, and it will just like tell you everything you need to know. But one of the biggest mistakes that YouTubers make when it comes to scripting is not really following a script, or just talking too much and not getting to the value quick enough and being efficient or simple enough with their language. Value, value, value. That's the only thing that you want to provide when it comes to YouTube. So when it comes to that, ChatGPT can basically look at your script and then be like, bro, you're yapping way too much. So once again, just copy your script into ChatGPT and prompt something like, can you help me simplify the wording of this section? Can you help me shorten this section and remove the yapping? Can't lie though, a little bit of yapping is good. But the reality is though, you don't want to just hook people from the first second of your video. You want to re-hook them throughout your whole video so they're watching the whole thing. And to do that, well, you're going to need these 33 tricks to hook viewers. And yeah, just click there.